Hi coders, welcome you all in my YouTube channel MauryaTech. In our last video, we have learned about statements, instructions, type conversions, etc. So in our today's video, we are going to learn about the conditional statements in C programming language. Conditional statements forms the basics of C programming language. Conditional statements in C programming are used to make decisions based on the conditions. Conditional statements execute sequentially when there is no condition around the statements. Let me explain you this with a real life example. So let's assume you have a grade card or a result of your school time, and in that grade card there is a system in which if you score more than 90% then your grade would be A, and if you score between 80 to 90% then your grade must be B+, and if you score between 70 to 80% then your grade must be B, and if you score less than 33% then you will be declared as fail. So same like this format in our conditional statements, we take decisions in which we take a number of conditions and then we run our program and gives output according to user input, and these are called conditional statements or decision control statement. Now our next topic is types of conditional statements in C programming language. In C programming we have two types of conditional statements. First is if-else and second is switch. So this is the basic syntax of if-else statement, in which we have to put our conditions in these braces. After that, if our condition will be satisfied or true, then this will be printed on our screen. Otherwise, if our condition will be not satisfied or false, this else condition will be printed on our screen. Let's take an example for this. First go to our code editor. Now create a new file here. So this is your file name, that is practice5.c. So here is our code. Here I have taken two variables as num1 and num2 and assigned the value 1 and 2 to both of them. After this I applied our if conditional operator, in which I applied a condition. This is our condition, num1 less than num2. This is our condition, and if this condition will be fulfilled then this will be our output. Let's save this program and check it. Go to terminal, new terminal, now our commands. So as you can see here, num1 is smaller than num2. So this is the example of if statement. Now let's take another example of if else statement. Let's create a new file. So this is our example. Here I have taken age as our variable name. After this, I print on screen to enter your age, in which user have to enter his age. After this, the age will be stored in our age variable name. After this, I applied our if statement. In this, I applied a condition, that is age is greater than 18. If the user enters age is greater than 18, then these both lines will be printed on the screen, that is you are adult now, and second is you can get your license now. But if the entered age is less than 18, then this else statement will be printed, that is you are not adult till now. Let's save this program and run it. Now it is asking me to enter an age. Let's first enter age less than 18, that is 15. So here you can see it is telling me you are not adult till now. Let's run this program again and enter age above 18. Let's enter 21. So here you can see you are adult now and you can get your license now. This is our output for the age above 18, and this is the output for age below 18. So from this example it is clear we have two conditions in this. First is if the age is greater than 18, then these statements will be print, and if age is less than 18, then this single statement will be print on our screen. Next we have another condition, like if we want to check our condition even after above will be false or true, doesn't matter, then we have to use else if condition. Like if we want to check all the subjects exam sheets, and there we have to check each subject sheets to validate pass or fail. Like in each subject it doesn't matter whether we are pass or fail in previous condition or subject. In this condition, if above all are not satisfying condition, then the last else condition will be printed definitely. Let's take an example to understand this else if condition, and from this example everyone can figure out the difference between each conditions and their uses. Let's first create our new file. So this is our example in which I have taken marks as our variable name, and then I print on screen to enter your marks, and then I store the marks in my marks variable. Then I applied if condition. In first condition I applied if marks are greater than or equals to 90, then our output will be you are genius. Otherwise, if this is not satisfying, then this condition will be checked. If our marks are more than 60% and less than 80%, then excellent will be printed on our screen. After this, our next condition is if marks are greater than 33 and marks are less than 50, then the average will be printed on our screen. Otherwise, if these four conditions are not satisfying, then our last condition, that is if marks are less than 33% or greater than 10%, then our fail will be printed on our screen. Let's save this program and run it. So here it is asking me to enter your marks. Let's enter first is 91. So here you can see our output is you are genius because our marks is above 90. Run this program again. Now enter your marks between 60 to 80, that is 70. Here our output is excellent, which is our second condition. Now run this again and enter marks between 33 and 50. Let's 40. Our output is average. But if we put our condition again and enter a marks between 10 to 33, let's 15, then it is declared we are fail. So through this example, it is clear that if where we have to check for multiple conditions even after having above one will be true or false, then at that place we have to use our else if conditional operator. Next we have our another operator, that is ternary operator. These operators are used same like our if else statement, but in if else statement we have to write multiple lines, but we can do same thing within single line using this ternary operator. The basic syntax to write ternary operator is this. We have to write condition question mark, after that do this work if true, and then do this work if false. In this syntax we have to write our condition at this place, after which we have to apply our question mark. Then at this place we have to write our condition or our output which we want to printed if our condition will be true, and here we have to write our that program we want to print on our screen only if our condition will be false. So let's take an example for this. Let's jump to our code editor first. Now let's take this age example which we have done earlier. So this is our condition, just remove this. Now I am going to apply my ternary operator. So this is our program. Let's save this and run first. So it is asking me to enter your age. Let's enter 15. You are not adult. Run this program again and enter age 25. So here you can see you are adult now. So through this example you can see here we did this example in a single line, but if we use if else condition then we have to use multiple lines. Here I put my condition, that is if age is greater than or equals to 18, then print this, that is you are adult now. If this condition is not satisfying, then this our right side will be printed on our screen. Next we have our switch conditional operator. In C programming language we have our switch operator, same like that the switches in our home, which can turn on fan and lights when we turn them on, otherwise they keep equipments off. In C programming, if we use switch operator, then it prints the output only if we satisfy the condition in our switch statement. The basic syntax for writing switch statement is this. Here our basic syntax of switch statement. In this syntax we can use even character on the place of number, and then switch statement check the value to all the cases one by one. After getting match condition it will be print the value. Here break is used because if we skip this break keyword, then all the next classes will be print automatically. Basically, switch take us from particular statement. Let's take an example to understand what is switch statement and how to use it. First, jump to our code editor. Let's create a new program. So here is our example in which I have taken num as our variable and assigned 3 value to it. Then I applied my switch statement in which I use my condition as num. Until and unless our num value be equals to 3, the program will run continuously. Let's save this program and run first to understand it. So here it is printed excellent because I have entered a number 3 here, and on case 3 our output is excellent. Let's change this to 2. Save this program again and run it. Now it is printing good because our case value is 2. So in this switch statement, if we are using a number that is not present in our cases, then the default value will be printed. For example, let's change this value up to 5 because we don't have any 5 number case. So let's save this program and run it. So it is printing on out of range because we haven't created any case 5, and I am willing to take input as number 5. So here from this example you can see how switch and break works. And one more important point is cases can be in any order, means you don't need to put them in sequence. I hope you all enjoyed this video on C tutorial. So that's all for today. See you all in our next video of this series. Till then, keep learning and study hard. Please like, share and subscribe our channel for more content like this.